Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a big update and all the details about what happened with Rich Swann there. Just finished eating some McDonald's, ladies and gentlemen. I got one of these bad boys left, McWrap, ladies and gentlemen, with sausage there. Got some Tim Hortons here. We're going to read this update for y'all. I'm going to have to read the article because it's too much to remember. I'm going to be reading the article from No DQ. Big shout out to Aaron Riff there, but let's read this shit. Seems pretty fucking weird there. In an update on the arrest of Rich Swann, the Gainesville, Florida police released a report. The alleged victim in this case was Swann's wife and fellow wrestler Su Yung. I've seen Su Yung before, a bit like Rosemary. It looks like Asian with like face paint kind of deal there. On the above date and time at the above location, the victim and defendant were engaged in an argument. Both are professional wrestlers and the victim had just put on the show at 8 Seconds, I guess 8 Seconds is the name of the place, in downtown Gainesville. The defendant was critiquing the victim's performance and began getting angry with her, so I guess Rich Swann didn't like her match. And that's why all of this happened. Pretty fucking weird. And I've seen a couple Su Yung matches. I can't blame him, ladies and gentlemen. The victim got scared that the argument was going to escalate and got out of the car. The defendant stopped his vehicle in the middle of traffic and the victim jumped out. The defendant gave chase. Can you handle this? So he started running after her, yelled for her to come back in the car. The victim told the defendant she did not want to get back in the car as she continued to walk away. The defendant then grabbed her by the arm and then around the neck. He placed her in a headlock and dragged her back to their vehicle. So no punches thrown, but some kind of headlock or something there. The victim screamed for help as the defendant pushed her in the car. Witness 1 observed this happen. He called somebody there. Witness 1 said that he saw the defendant chase after the victim, put her in a headlock, shove her in the back of the car while she screamed for help. The victim was beating on the window, screaming for help as they drove away. Witness 1 says that the victim seemed very afraid of the defendant and was trying to get away from him. Seems a bit over dramatic. They're arguing about wrestling and then she runs away. Headlocks, a bit weird there. Witness 2 observed the vehicle driven by the defendant. He was driving erratically. Witness 2 saw the victim jump out of the car while it was moving and run away. I didn't like your match. No! Dives out of the car, a moving car. Seems a bit extreme there. Witness 2 saw the defendant get out of the car while it was still moving and chase after the victim. The car was not in park. It continued to roll until it hit a telephone pole. The victim stated she was afraid because he has a temper sometimes. She said she was trying to get away from him because she was scared the argument would escalate into physical violence. You know, I think this already escalated. They're jumping out of cars, headlocks, chases, all because he critiqued a wrestling match. Fuck is this? The victim said he grabbed her by the arm, pulled her in the back of the car, even though she didn't want to go with him. She told the defendant to pull over so she could get out, but he refused, and she ended up jumping out while the car was moving. Post Miranda, the defendant stated he did not grab the victim and put her in the car. The defendant stated she got out of the car on her own and he never physically touched her. He was just trying to get home, and she had the phone with the GPS, so he needed her to come with him. They've been in a relationship for 5 years and married for 9 months. And then there's a picture of his mugshot and stuff. So, quick recap there. Rich Swann critiquing her performance. She couldn't handle it. I guess these indie people, nobody can handle criticism there. She jumps out of the car or runs out of the car. He grabs her in the headlock, shoves her in the car. She jumps out of a moving car. He jumps out of the car. Car crashes in the telephone pole. Big crazy shit, all because he criticized the wrestling match. Seems a little bit retarded there, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure if he's actually gonna go to prison for this there, but time will tell, people. Pretty fucking strange if you ask me there, but yeah, there's the update and the full details. What McMahon decides to do with this is gonna be up to McMahon, I guess. They both seem like a couple of retards to me in this situation there, but yeah. Don't criticize my match! Fucking weird. Until next time, peace!